Hey guys, my name is Angel. That was weird. Hey guys, my name is Angel Frank. I am a track athlete at the University of South Carolina. I decided to record this video because I actually was asked to do a short little video for the student athlete orientation at USC. And I had a lot of fun with it. So I thought I'd make a more in-depth version and give y'all 10 tips on being a student athlete at a university. So I was a freshman during the coronavirus, meaning my experience is probably going to be different from other freshmen, given that I was only there for 8 months and our spring semester was actually cut short. But I feel like I still learned a lot while I was on campus, so I'm going to share it with you guys. Number 1, establish a good relationship with all your professors. This means reaching out to them via email, telling them your name, and just making sure that they know that you're in your class. With us being online, I feel like the best way to do that is going to be either through office hours or through email. You want to make a good impression on them because this will allow you to reach out to them in the future if you ever need help understanding a topic, turning in an assignment, or if you just need a simple favor. Another thing that this will help with in the future is networking and getting letter of recommendations for future jobs after college. Number 2, go to class. Go to class, go to the Zoom meetings, go to the office hours, go to literally every meeting that you can attend with the professor. I do not care if the classes are not mandatory, if they're just voluntary. You need to be in class, whether this be through online, being early at the Zoom meetings, or actually attending the physical class. This is going to be vital when it comes to understanding what they're actually teaching and getting more than just an A and actually learning and mastering the topic. And I promise you, they're going to cover things that are going to be on the future quizzes, homeworks, and exams. And you can also, at the class meetings, ask them any questions that you might have. You want to show the professors that you're giving in a 100% effort throughout the entirety of the course, and you're not just running to them when you need an A or B. Number 3, get a planner. I'm going to show y'all my planner I have right here. This is my handy dandy planner right here. This is literally kind of what I live by at school other than the Bible. It basically changed my life. It saved my grades and it just helped me. You're gonna write out all of your assignments, all your homeworks, quizzes, tests, practices, weights, competitions, meetings, tutoring sessions, everything. Number 4, go to bed. Get good rest. This means going to bed so you have a good 8 hours of rest. I thought, I could be superhuman and maybe go to bed around 3-ish, wake up for my 8 a.m., just like lollygagging or just like getting work done so I could have the rest of the day off because I would slack off or put off work. Do not do that. Go to bed. You are going to need your rest, especially in college. Being a student athlete is a full-time job, so you're going to need all of the energy and rest that you can get to be prepared for each and every day. Your body knows what it needs, so go to sleep. Number 5, eat good. USC, they just treat you so well. The food is just so good. I was eating good every meal. I had some bacon, hash browns, some yogurt and granola for breakfast, maybe a banana, top of that smoothie, or I just have a smoothie, a croissant, ham and cheese croissant. That was pretty good. And then for lunch, the best thing I had was Brussels sprouts, chicken, mashed potatoes, some wild rice, of course, the yogurt and granola just to make it healthy. For dinner, the sweet potatoes were always so good. I had sweet potatoes one day with this barbecue chicken, mac and cheese, rice, and then some baked beans, and then probably yogurt and granola. It was so good. And I was just eating a whole lot. It's not bad to treat yourself, but there's a different way that you can treat yourself. You don't have to turn to eating. I was eating way too much. I was eating late at night and I was just kind of out of control. First of all, you want to eat good because you're a human being and You want to eat well and live long. On top of that, you're an athlete, so you want to eat well and put in the right nutrients and the right food so that you can feel your best and so that you can perform your best. So eat good. That means drinking lots of water, of course, eating your fruits and veggies with every meal, and yeah. Ever since I've been like eating more fruits and veggies and like limiting processed foods and like a lot of sugary foods, I guess, I've also like felt a lot better too and like had a lot more energy. So I highly suggest doing that. I'm actually gonna make a video about like me eating more plant-based. Number 6, take time to evaluate your goals and values. You want to have set goals and values that are going to help you with your decision making along the way while you're in college and after. The values I mean is like, do you value how you treat others? Do you value your health? Like I have them right here. My core values now, Carmen helped me out. This shout out to Carmen. So my values are faith, which is my faith in God. Health, which is like how I take care of myself. Intimacy is how I treat others and like my relationships with people. Integrity is doing things that are right at all times. And then I have compassion, which is empathy and like understanding where other people are coming from. So you want to have some set values coming into school so you can like make decisions based off of those. This quarantine that we're in, this like prolonged summer, is probably the perfect time for you just to sit back, think about who you really are, list some values that are important to you, and list like your future goals for your time in college and stuff. Number 7, have confidence. I had a lot of trouble with this my freshman year, especially coming into an SEC school, being with the best, competing against the best, and even practicing against the best. It was definitely mentally challenging for me, and I'm still learning to like have more confidence coming into practice and coming into competition. You need to practice having confidence at practices, training, even you can apply this academically. Just have confidence coming into your exams, your homeworks, the classrooms. Come in there like with faith, knowing that you're supposed to be there and you can do anything that they give you. I'm looking at my iPad. If you haven't noticed by now, I wrote all this down. Number 8, this is like kind of contradictory to number 7 in a way. It's prepare to be humbled. I feel like this is like what defines college sports, is just being humbled. You are humbled in college, in the classroom, socially, athletically, especially college sports. Like being in the SEC is humbling. And I realized like as college athletes, we're coming in as the best of the best. Like I said before, you probably came from high school like having the highest jumps, the school records, Gatorade Athlete of the Year, State Athlete of the Year, whatever sports term. You have the most football, I don't know football terms. You scored the most points in basketball, you got the most rebounds or whatever. Literally everybody's coming in like that. Everybody's the best of the best. Everybody, especially SEC, man. So you just have to like mentally prepare, realize that this is not high school at all whatsoever. Nobody is playing here. It just makes you work harder, and I guess makes you like when you do reach those goals in college, it makes you like appreciate it that much more because you have to put in like a lot more work for it than probably what was like expected and what was needed in high school. What's gonna set you apart now in the collegiate arena is gonna be your passion and your drive for your sport. So be willing to put in the work to reach all your goals, athletically and academically. Number 9, this is important too. Diversify yourself. Start diversifying yourself by joining clubs, taking classes that you might not normally take, cultivating your hobbies, and networking and just like learning about career fields that you might want to join. Less than 2% of NCAA student athletes actually go pro. You actually have to start thinking about like what you want to do after college. Like if you want to go pro, then completely go for it. But I know there's others whose goals aren't necessarily to go pro. So start thinking about like what you want to do. Taking full advantage of your education and just applying that same athletic drive in the classroom. Being a student athlete is gonna give you favor and get you places where other people might not be able to get to. And use it for your advantage when it comes to seeking opportunities in the workplace, getting internships, getting jobs. Leverage your platform as a student athlete. it's gonna get you a lot of places. We're down to the last one. Number 10. Let's hope this camera allows me to film it all the way through. Trust the process. Despite popular belief and despite what other adults might be saying to you, might be asking you, you do not have to have it all figured out. So do not get worked up if you still don't know what you want to be, if you're indecisive about your major and just like what you want to do after college. It's gonna fall in place, I promise you, because I started off like, I'm a sophomore now. I started off like maybe 3 or 2 years ago. I was like working myself out. First, I wanted to major in kinesiology, become a physical therapist, major in exercise science or something. Then I wanted to be a nutritionist, dietitian, nutrition. I was like, I need to find schools that have like the accredited institution. Now I'm actually majoring in visual communications, minoring in psychology. Not in a million years would I think I would have gone to the University of South Carolina, but it ended up being one of the greatest decisions for me because of my teammates, my coaches, the academic staff. I learned that I just need to trust God, trust the process, and just everything is gonna fall into place. Because whether we like it or not, things aren't gonna always turn out the way that we expected it to be. And Corona is a perfect example of that. I mean, life had other plans. To my freshman student athletes, 2020 has been crazy, but you persevered and you made it through, and it just showed how strong you are. So kudos to you guys. I can't wait to see y'all at the track meets. I'll play basketball, play football, hit that volleyball, whatever sport you do. Good luck to you. You can do anything. I'm glad I could give you some of my advice. As you can see, my hair has shrinked up because that's how long it took me to film this video. It's been about like 3 hours. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. I'm gonna try to film more videos about food, track, etc. Moving in, whenever that is, and just like film my life and just how it is as me as like a college athlete, you know? Oh my gosh, it's so hot. But I can't move because it's gonna ruin the focus off of my face. Off of my face. I don't even talk like that. I don't know why I'm talking like that.
And you can, quick tip, if you feel like you need to stop.
We had a little bit of a malfunction. The storage was full, so we had to delete some stuff.